into our tropical outlook, because this is what we're monitoring as we go into the weekend. We have an area that could potentially become Ophelia over the next couple of days here. There is a 40% chance this does become a tropical system over the next 40 days as it moves to the north. Now, the issue here with this storm is that there's not a lot of runway for this to become a tropical system, because our 80-degree water temps end right about there, and that's where you see that development. So if it doesn't turn tropical by North Carolina, it's staying as a nor'easter. Either way, it doesn't matter. We're still talking about storm threats Saturday into Sunday, mainly with the rainfall, flooding, and the beach erosion here. Remember, Lee already tore up some of the Jersey Shore last weekend here. We'll have another weekend of that. Rainfall, flooding, this is what I'll say. If your basement can flood, or you have a stream or a creek that gets pretty close to your house, make plans now to prepare in case we do talk about a heavy amount of rain. The computer models are battling each other. I was talking about this on social media this morning. This is the European model. Good chunk of water here in Atlantic City down to Cape May. That would cause some flooding issues, but notice it's not as widespread. The further northwest you go, the drier it is. Well, take a look at the GFS model, or the American model here. How about 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 inches of rain over the weekend? Of course, what is it actually going to do? And like most things in life, it's probably going to be somewhere in the middle. I believe that we're going to see an inch of rain everywhere from Bridgeton to Toms River and to Cape May. I think that top end, though, is probably around 3 or 3.5 inches. Still going to cause flooding issues, but we're just, I don't think, going to see 5 inches of rain. Now, here's a look at the GFS model with our forecast winds here. These are sustained winds that are constantly blowing. I think this is a little overdone, but the point being, we're going to be in the 20s as we go into Friday evening. And then look what happens on Saturday. Sustained winds, 30, 34, 34 again, miles an hour on your screen. We even get close to tropical storm force in Cape May. As we go into Saturday night, still staying with whipping winds here at the shore. And then we decrease as we go into the late Sunday and into Monday here. Good news is, I still think even with those winds, wind problems should be minimal here. We'll keep you updated, though. We do have that coastal flooding to talk about as well. This should be minor flood stage, the kind of flooding we see a couple dozen times a year here. Susceptible bayside roadways flood, but not really any property damage to speak of.